Hi Pisces, this is your reading for September 2017, and this is your mid-month reading. So, Pisces, all right, okay. I'm just going to start throwing out all of the messages that I'm getting. So I'm sensing that some of you guys are getting frustrated with holding up your side. You're getting frustrated with holding up more than just your part in a relationship. I'm sensing that some of you are just finding a consistency with your partners, that you are the one who is carrying carrying a significant amount of the burden, and it's like you feel like there's always somebody you're involved with that you admire so strongly, and yet you kind of feel like you have to be doing so much more of the work and bringing in the emotional fulfillment for the partnership on a constant level, and you're feeling like this is becoming a pattern. And in the current moment, you're involved in such, I feel like I think this is a relationship oriented reading, but I feel like currently you might just kind of be at the point where you are just disinterested in continuing being that person and doing all of that extra work. And if this is something outside of a relationship situation, I'm getting some of you guys might start feeling frustrated with your work and with your projects. You feel like you're doing all of the work, you're doing the 110%, and you feel like while you're doing that, you're not really being recognized for doing that. And so you're kind of just like, should I even hang around here? Should I even continue investing in this? And some of you might just be bored at this point. For the present situation, I'm not going to lie, there are a few cards that are a little bit concerning, but my perspective on tarot is that no matter what kind of cards you're getting, these cards always have a positive energy. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of a card it is, because the cards guide us through these difficulties. So at the current moment, some of you might just be feeling like you could be dealing with an immature individual who some of you might be dating somebody who seems a little bit immature, despite the fact that they are handsome and charming. You're just feeling like some of you guys might be feeling like this person keeps hurting you in some way, and almost like this pain comes as like a shock, and like you just feel chained. So I feel like the immediate challenge is to unchain yourself from this, because this is like, I'm almost like, this is like very dark imagery, but I'm getting like this message as if some of you are being like tasered. I don't know why I am thinking this, but it's like, it feels like you are being like, it's like someone is consistently hurting you and you're not walking away, and you're very much attached. Like, it's like an addiction, and there are maybe reasons why you're attached that are not exactly like ideal. I don't know. It feels like the reasons are, it's like the reasons why you're staying are not aligned with who you really, really are, Pisces. I think that's what I'm getting. And I feel like there's some letting go that needs to happen. And it is saying that you are going to find yourself again. You're going to find that kind of spiritual alignment again and that emotional fulfillment. But right now, that's the challenge, is to kind of take the first step away from feeling this way. are feeling so chained and feeling like you depend so strongly on whatever someone else decides to provide for you. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like in the immediate future, there might be some struggling with moving on from this and kind of trying to step away. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of you are going to be turning towards the practical matters of your life, like your work situation and your fulfillment in other areas. And, I think Pisces, keep an eye out for other offers and other beautiful things that are in your life that can kind of, I think you need to engage in other areas of your life and see the other opportunities in order to have a new perspective on this situation of feeling attached and having this anxiety. Because I feel like as soon as you start constructing something outside of this person, or this partnership or whatever it may be, the sooner you start doing that, the sooner you're going to start feeling a bit more spiritually aligned and more like you have the momentum to unchain yourself. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like some of you might need to create some distance, some space. And I feel like some of you are probably going to make a decision around the situation. Like you're going to stop going back and forth and thinking, what should I do? What should I do? I feel like you are going to come to a decision about this. It's just also be careful with how you deal with the situation once you make a decision about it, because it's important not to come off as it's important to be fair with everyone involved. And you know what? Even if someone has seriously hurt you, you don't necessarily have to hurt them back. That's not your job. That's not something that you have to do, even if you do feel very hurt. And I'm definitely sensing like you want to take like a leadership position in other areas of your life. You want to be involved in other areas. You want to be more fulfilled in other areas. And you feel like maybe this is holding you back a little bit. And, I think one of the things that's really affecting the situation is just how passionate and emotional you are, Pisces. So I feel like maybe taking a step back a little bit, doing what you need to do to be kind to yourself, and nurturing your feelings, because I feel like you're getting really worked up about something, and you need to create a little bit of distance. Like we have the Queen of Cups here, but maybe you want to take on a little bit of that King of Cups energy. So you want to be taking on a little bit of that energy of balance and being a little bit more objective with how you're feeling. And you are fearing loneliness, and you are fearing being isolated, and you are fearing, but you're also at the same time fearing always being stuck and not being able to get out. And I think that those fears, as much as they're valid, it's kind of like the message is like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. It's gonna come to a completion, and it will be difficult, but you're gonna get through it. That's what I'm getting. And for your final outcome, I'm sensing that you are going to be emotionally fulfilled. And when you clear this energy, you're going to be focused a lot more on career and partnerships and your goals and things of that nature. And information is going to be revealed to you. And you know what? I feel like you are going to be, you're not going to be crying over spilled milk eventually. Like you're going to start seeing what's really important to you. And there may be a falling out, and there may be things revealed that are kind of hurtful, but you know what? You're going to see a light, and you're going to be emotionally fulfilled in the end. So that's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. And I hope that you have a fabulous month. And, remember to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and your feelings. And don't forget about other areas of your life. Try to focus on balancing everything. And I think that way you're just going to be stronger. You're going to build yourself up. So, thank you, Pisces. And I hope that this reading resonates with you in some way.